So many people keep asking us, why is there so many Russian people coming to Turkey? So I thought, why don't we just interview a Russian person and ask them? Ted's agreed to be interviewed. He wanted to make a statement, I suppose, to the world about why people are coming to Turkey and coming out of Russia. And he's come here to Turkey with his family, with children as well. What was the idea of coming here in the first place? Why did you come here?
Yes, it is a good question, because many of Russian people was going abroad in September.
Yeah. Is that because you were worried about being conscripted into the army, or?
Yes, and we were buying tickets to any country where we can go.
Yeah.
Kazakhstan.
Okay.
I have been in Kazakhstan for 10 days.
Yeah.
And then I was planning to visit my friend here in Fethiye, because his corporation has office here, and he said it is a very good place. He also
I'll agree with that, because I lived there.
Yes, and now I agree. They are planning to buy apartments here.
The rules have changed slightly, haven't they?
But the rules are very strange.
Yeah.
Changing money, another price in your documents.
Yeah, so many documentation. And how did you find getting residency here? Because you get residency here?
Yes, I've got, because I was earlier here than other people, and
Well, you came before many other Russian people.
yes,
Uh-huh.
I made bank debit card
Yeah.
in first days of my Mick.
Okay.
So
Was that important that you got your money out of Russia? Is that what you did?
yes, some money from Russia, and my salary from my partners from another country. I'm a freelancer.
Okay, so that's how you managed to survive here. You're a freelancer. Do you work on the internet?
Yes.
I thought so.
I see that all Russians are working on the internet who are here, because it is the only way to earn money.
They won't give you work permits here, will they? They'll give you residency, but they won't allow you to work unless you buy an apartment over, I think, $250,000, and then you can get Turkish citizenship, and then it's easier. But of course, not everybody's got $250,000 to buy an apartment, have they?
But now it is a price of $400.
Is it? They've changed the rules again, haven't they?
Yes,
yeah,
again.
Yeah, which is
it's
very awkward. So when did you arrive here? How long have you been here now?
I've been here for 8 months.
8 months. Yeah.
From October.
What was the main reason? Was it to come out because you're going to be conscripted into the army?
Yes, I was afraid of it.
So what was the biggest challenge for you?
Oh, the biggest challenge was studying my children. But it is okay now, because we have online schools.
Oh, okay.
Very good. It is cheap.
Oh, good.
Yes, they don't have a diploma, but good.
But they're learning.
Good learning, yes.
Yeah.
They are learning English language, Finnish language, because we are planning to go to Finland.
How are Russians earning their cash here? And most of the Russians obviously are working online. Or they've got their own money, I presume. Savings.
Somebody have savings, somebody have salary. And it is necessary now to have debit cards in other countries than Russia, because Russian banks are on sanctions.
Are all sanctioned and cut off.
Yes.
So you need to get your money out.
Yes, nobody wants to work with them.
Yeah. How many Russian people do you think are here in Turkey now?
200.
Maybe 200,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
Many of them are in Georgia, Kazakhstan,
Yeah.
Armenia.
Okay.
We have many Telegram chats.
Yeah.
We have Fethiye forum.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you've got a forum here for Russian people who are here, and you also meet up sometimes, don't you?
yes, we have networkings, meetings, collaborations, co-workings here, and sports. We have a football team, volleyball team,
I've
tennis
noticed
team.
how much sport you do. This is obviously
Biking.
something very special in Russia, must be, because most of the people I see here, Russian people, are either running, cycling,
Yes.
doing sports in the park or something like that. Yeah, so you're very sporty people. How have you found the Turkish people towards you and other expats like British and other nationalities?
Oh, this international city, and everyone is pretty talking to us.
Are they kind
smiling.
to you? Or they're kind to
Very
you?
kind.
They're kind,
Yes.
and the Turks don't feel anything towards you because I feel they think they're helping you. Actually.
Yes, every Turkish grandmother likes our children.
Oh, of
and,
course, they love children here. Yeah, and you obviously you said to me in your email that you've met quite a few British people here too, and you get on well with them.
Yes, we were talking with them about rental apartments because they are more.
Yeah, they have the knowledge
exclusively-
they have the knowledge about the rentals, and of course
Yes.
they have gone up
Yes.
extremely high in the last couple of years. So how did you actually get out of Russia? Was it easy? Did you just say you're going on holiday and then you don't go back, or?
It was easy, but with some nuances. I have printed papers that I have work in Kazakhstan.
Oh, okay. So you went to Kazakhstan first.
It was a joke, but I had that paper.
Oh, okay.
I was looking like a businessman with one bag and notebook, my laptop.
Right.
It's,
So you sort of fooled them. You
yes.
fooled the customs, and you didn't come originally to Kazakhstan or like with your family.
No.
First
alone.
you came,
First
and then you got your family over. Yeah.
here.
And how do your family feel about being here? Are they happy that they're out of Russia?
They are not so happy because they want to plan our future.
Yeah.
Children learning,
Yeah.
studying, schools.
It's a bit difficult, isn't it? Yeah. Do you have parents and other family in Russia?
Yes, we all have parents. They also didn't want any war because they saw this in Soviet Union.
They didn't agree with it then.
Yes.
Ted's planning to go to Finland to study, aren't you?
Yes, I have accepted to master's degree education
Yeah.
in Finland for
In a
full stack
university.
development. Yes.
Oh, that's good. How do you feel about the situation with Ukraine yourself? And
It's a very bad situation because Ukrainian and Russian people don't live in their homes, cannot plan their future. Many countries are helping to Ukrainians,
Yeah.
like Canada and Europe countries, Poland.
even Turkey
Finland,
are helping
Turkey.
Ukraine because they're actually giving Ukraine freedom to come here with residency, whereas for other people,
Yes,
they've stopped residency if it's a new application.
There is one difference between us because they all plan to go back to Ukraine.
Yeah.
But many of Russians don't plan
You're not planning to go back.
because we think this system, this dictatorship is for a long time.
A long time. You said to me you think it might last 10 years.
I think 10 years.
Wow. It's a difficult situation, I suppose, all over the world. But Putin is different, isn't he?
Yes, I can say that Russia now is not a country of Putin. It is a country of not governments, It is a country of
It's mafia controlled.
Mafia, yes, and military control.
Oh, really?
So the rules are changing every day.
So taking Putin out of the situation is not going to help?
I think no.
That's really interesting.
A very interesting situation.
Yeah. Okay, another question is, like, there is lots of Ukraine people here. Have you met them? What do you say to them when you meet them?
They did not talk to us,
No?
and we are talking with Ukrainian people from the east part,
Yeah.
from Donetsk.
Because some of them speak Russian, don't they?
Yes, they speak Russian and they understand situation inside. They are working with Russian. Somebody is a driver for Russian people in airports.
I got you. Yeah.
Somebody is playing with us in football, but not the part of people from.
But not on the western side.
West side.
Kiev definitely want to be separate, don't they?
Yes, yes. They don't want to sit with us in restaurant.
Okay.
We see it.
So you see there's definitely they're not happy that you're here in Turkey.
Yes, they have another Telegram chats,
Yeah.
another networkings.
Yeah. Okay. Well, is there anything that you'd like to say to the Ukrainian people?
I can say for them that we also didn't want this war. Part of my family is living in Belarus, and first I was very afraid of Belarus. Then there were meetings after elections. Belarus also can have problems with Putin's.
All right. So even the people in that area, although they're partly Russian, they're still not happy with what's going on. And of course, the Russian people are not seeing the full picture, are they? Because doesn't Putin sort of control all the TV and
he controls TV,
all media?
He controls army.
Do you think he would use nuclear weapons? Is he crazy enough?
No, they would not. I don't think so.
Well, that's nice to know, isn't it? Because I know that's what the fear is. Everybody's, I know the British have been trying to help Ukraine, but not too much, because they feel a little danger. From helping too much. Of course, the president here, the government here in Türkiye, they're in a very difficult situation because they have so much to lose by not being friends with Putin, so they have to try and be friends with Putin. But they're also supplying weapons to Ukraine, which is a bit of a crazy situation. But of course, all the gas that comes into Türkiye, it comes from Russia, so they could cut the pipelines off and it would be a disaster here for Türkiye. They would have no electricity. Do you think the people in the army already, the men in the army already, do you think they resent?
They give big salary for these people.
Oh, okay.
Yes, $300
right
for them once.
Which in Russia, I suppose, is good money, is it?
For Russia, it's good money. But there is a difference between salary of men in Russia and IT specialists in Russia.
Yeah.
Because IT specialists are like European-minded. We have European salaries or American.
We have the same here in Turkey, I think.
Yes.
People who are in the IT.
They know what is democracy. They are speaking English language.
Yeah.
I believe that they are reading many books forbidden in Russia.
What, to read books?
Russia forbid books also.
Really?
Yes.
So you're not allowed
cannot
to
take
read...
it in.
So there's no freedom to read books now from outside,
Yes.
which may influence, I suppose, how people feel about things. Wow. That reminds me of Hitler when he burnt all the books.
Yes, that's the reason we're here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well.
They have a special hours in schools.
Yeah.
For speaking with children about situation. And
so do you think it's a bit like North Korea? It's becoming like North Korea?
Yes, we are moving
moving that way.
little steps to North Korea.
Okay. Thanks, Ted, for coming and giving this interview, and good luck for the future.
Thanks for this opportunity, Mick, and no war. We believe that it will be ended.
Hopefully too. So please, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.